What up, guys? 2 seconds, trying to get my beaker going. Boom. There we go. Morning. How you doing? How's it going, guys? Chill, my man. It's a live podcast. You know, people think podcast like professional. You can do all that, but in reality, you can do it yourself. And then from there, wise, you can try to reach out to people to do like co-hosts, but use myself as an example. I bring everybody in my podcast. I play people's clips, no matter who it is. As long as it's like motivational, inspirational. Some parts I play like the racism or like police brutality. But what I say, I'm gonna keep it simple. Like all I see is square, circle, and zombie. People are narcissistic. They don't care. Especially on the male side. But since they have that badge, that title, that category, they get slaps in the hands. A regular civilian, we do what the police do, the government does. We're getting arrested. There's no questions. There's no trial. There's no bullshit. But them slapping the hands. But what I do, I call them out. That's why I say just because you go to church, read the Bible, believe in God, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Muhammad, the universe, the spiritual, your ancestors, it doesn't make you a better person. Simple as that. And it's the best part. Like no one's gonna get physical. Anyone that's like there's like the verbal, physical abuse, the threats type of situation. I just call them monkeys. Dead ass. All those humans should be in zoos, but you cannot put a human in a zoo because that's inhumane. So on my tattoos, you got jails and prisons. That's very better. Double tattoo, collar boys in blue, problem solved. Dead ass. All these, especially more on the male side, too narcissistic, probably an ego. Oh, I call be a bitch. I'm like, I show him. See, I'll be a proud bitch. You be a prideful bitch. So you go to your dog kennel and let me know the outcome. I know the outcome. Been there, done that. I know the outcome. You let me know the outcome and bitch about life. Be mad, hate me while you're locked up. And when you get out, what are you choosing? What are you doing? Calm your shit down, or try to look for me, catch more cases. And especially when you have kids, families, and all. Yeah, so you're triggered by what? Petty little words, feelings, conversation, the truth. Make that shit make sense. And then you claim higher source. That's what me as a being. I call everybody the fuck out. I don't give a shit who you are. Don't say God. Don't say love, the universe, your ancestors if you're fucking up. If they hurt your feelings, that's my job. That's my gift. Now, what will you do with your feelings? And the best part, ready for this? Feelings don't have no feelings at all. The word feelings won't ever stress for any being's feelings at all. The feelings do not wake up, what? Today I have anxiety, depression, paranoia, PTSD, suicidal thoughts, low self-esteem, anger issues. Does feelings feel that shit? Nope. No petty little word in the universe worries about no physical beings. Your feelings at all. It's not sad, child trauma, fuck my ex, fuck the universe, nothing. It's just a word, that's all it is. It's a phrase and that's all it is. Pretty amazing when you think about it really good. What? Sad won't feel sad. Breakups, no breakups. A little off subject, but all my tattoos, right? So if you hear me say the word zombies, do you guys think like the scary movie zombies and shit? Nah. When I say zombies, respect and say that, but that's my job, my gift to trick people. That's for all those, the zombies, the addicts and addiction. I'm right here at Walmart, buying my stuff, whatever. I'm about to go to work in a minute. And I look on the floor and there's a needle. I'm like, bruh. Okay, first and foremost, all you zombies, you're going to be using your bullshit type of situation because your God and your love is drugs that call pills. Respect to call you out. You cannot say God nor love. Respectfully. I'll call you out every which I do it all the time here in the streets of Seattle. What? Don't say God, don't say love. Because you're stuck in the man-made bullshit. A physical trombone. And the worst addiction is the emotional and spiritual trombones. Everyone's stuck in what? Toxic love, broken, coded relationship. You're stuck in your exes. That's the worst addiction. You go to work, you love the universe, God, Buddha, but fuck my ex. Fuck my father. And you claim higher source. Yeah. When will you let go? What? When will you let go? I can't do it for you. God can't do it for you. Nobody can do it for you but you. Because those are your feelings. And that is your trombone. Nobody can break it. You got real support teams? What can we do for each other, guys? Everybody out there, we can heal, guide, support, uplift, reward, and shove it up to each other. But nobody can take nobody's pain away at all. Not even God. What? Not even God. Higher source, the universe. Because the intent is such a healing journey. Like I did almost 6 years ago. Fall back, be alone, face tattoos. Definitely reach out for help like I did. I reached out to the universe. Social media, not locally where I'm from, Eastern Washington. No one knows this conversation. Dead the fuck ass. Therapist counselors, I speak to some of them, but they're just DSM-5 book. I go, respect you. I don't give a shit about a mammy book. That's irrelevant. If I'm sad, what do I do? If I'm depressed, what do I do? How do I make a trombone? And then they even ask me, how do you know that? Because social media. That's why. I made comments, ask questions, and you're professional. Respectfully, keep trying. And that's why I do say all the time, you know, open mind debate. I guarantee you $1,000 to $1 billion I don't have. If I talk to your clients, like 99% of them roll with me. And here's the best part: I don't charge for what I do. I just have on my conversation, break it down best possible, either from personal experience. I've been in this for almost 6 years now. I heard so many stories, man. That's why you know, when we have a real support team or someone gives you advice, like, yo, how you in my head? You're telling my story. Or, you know, very similar, yeah, because everyone talks about broken, coded relationships. We have very similar stories. You know, child trauma, very similar stories. And it sucks, but I call everybody the fuck out. Because, you know, no one keeps it simple. People do not like simple. It can't be that easy. Well, for everybody behind the screen, at time in Seattle face to face, if you want to keep going to do years, not a day, years of therapy, counseling, psychology, psychiatrist, life coach, years, I pray for you. I really fucking do. I didn't do none of the above at all. I got counseling in 2008 once, a small little intake type of situation. Cool conversations. That's why anyone that you date toxic people, quote unquote, you know why? Because more like you're dating your father. Not physically, analogy, metaphor. Typically our father narcissistic, so the love that you know didn't give us at all. We accept bullshit by our side. And that's how we know it. Toxic love. The day you actually get love, it'll be scary. Trust, it'll be really scary. You think it's boring. You think it's boring. It's too good to be true. You know, they're especially when they're not just controlling. I have homegirls, family members and shit, like, you know, I meet their boyfriends type of situations. Like me, I see him. Oh, you're a square. You're chill. I can tell that conversation. My cousin, she's in between, square in a circle type of situation, because she's traumatized, right? And then later down the road, you know, she'll be bragging about them, or the queens will be bragging about their boyfriends. And I don't know, say 2-3 months down the road, like, hey, how you and the hubby doing? Well, I'm not married. Hubby, boyfriend, I put in the same category, you know? Oh, we're not together. What? We're not together. Why? He seemed like a cool cat. On the overall, you know? Nah, he was just boring. What do you, like, please elaborate boring. Well, you know, like, I could do whatever I want. Like, you know, he's not jealous, he's not controlling. Like, he just likes to chill at the crib, or, you know, we'll go out, but it's like, we don't go to bars, club, house parties. I was like, man, I'm a square, he's a square. I have a cousin, my homegirls, you know, females in Seattle, retreats. Girl, here's the best part. Don't ever say you want love. Go back to your exes. Date your exes. I know you will date your exes. You don't know me. I know energy. You will date your exes. Go get your ass kicked, 2 black eyes in, cheated on, and that is love. That is your love. Trust me, I used to be you. Toxic love, that's all we know. The day you get love, it's scary. It's fucking boring to you. Like my last girlfriend, fucked. Dead ass in March of this year. Almost 4 years and shit. Single, chilling. And my standards are hella high. I could have a girlfriend today. All my one-on-ones. Try to shoot the shot. Queen, respect if you're going through a breakup, a divorce. Why are we speaking about the healing journey? You're not ready for love, respectfully. I was you. Like my real support, you're talking about 6 years ago, I'll be your support team, right? I'll hold you and guide you. But control your feelings. What? Control your feelings just to let you know you're going through a breakup. You should do co-parenting. There won't be no us. I don't get involved with people that are buried in the healing journey, because you're too emotional. If I make you feel good, oh, in your head you love me, you want to be with me type of situation. Hey, what's up, social butterfly? How you doing, queen? Morning, ¿cómo estás? How you doing? How's the kiddos? You know? And that's the shit. You got to be very careful, because when you're going through a breakup, divorce type of situation, you're emotionally vulnerable. Anyone that makes you feel good, in your head, you overthink, you overlove, like this is the one. Like, no, you're not ready for nothing. Respect. You can try. If you want to go fall on your face, I pray for you. I go on my day, I go on my life. I know the outcome. Please let me know the outcome. It's not even about being right. Like, be cautious with your feelings. And on top of that, feelings aren't factual. Dead the fuck as. As beings, right? What I say, we meet the table with your heart, feelings, empathy, sympathy. You will always fall on your face. You will sell yourself a dream. You will self-sabotage your life not knowing. And this triggering comment, you're allowed to happen to you, comma, not knowing. What do you mean, I? Go get cheated on. Go get cheated on. Go get your ass kicked. Go miss all the red flags. In the everyone's in the same. Everybody's in the same corny line. When you're in talk to lady, what do they ask you? Hey, how was it in the beginning? In the beginning, love. Yeah, I'm gonna tell my back. It's gonna say in the beginning, ... love, and then it's gonna say underneath and say. So when did it go to ... toxic love? When the red flags are happening? When they start passing boundaries? You know, when the energy shift. Love is consistent. It's straight as a fucking arrow. Why did every relationship get it in the beginning? Lovey-dovey, 30 days. In America, fuck. I give everybody respectfully 90 Day Fiance. Watch the series. That's all I give you guys. You don't know each other. You're just going out based off feelings and energy, but you don't even comprehend energy. And after 90 days, here's the best part. Tell me I'm fucking wrong. Everything's lovey-dovey and bullshit, right? And all of a sudden, I love you, the texts, everything positive, words of affirmation, all that great jazz. Let's go to church, Buddha, whatever you believe in. But then when you become porn stars, have a TSS intercourse, exchange energy, everything shifts. More on the male side. He gets more easy, comfortable, less texting, less everything. And you queens, fuck what happened. Yeah, because he was saying love, but it was toxic love and lust. So what do you want as one being? Do you want toxic love and lust or love and lust? I want love and lust. Why they almost 4 years single? Toxic love and lust? That's just dime a dozen. Respect when I say this. My one-on-ones, I could date all of them. I could grab my cell phone and choose any of them. And guess what? I know they're traumatized every which way. And the way I speak, my conversation, especially my tattoos, it will trigger them. And I'll respect their boundaries. And when they push me away, they crucify me, I didn't do shit to them, I'll sit there, cool. I knew you did that to me, but it's cool. Guess what, queen? I'm going to use you for your bodybuilding, your lust. Because you allow me to. The door's right there. You can leave whenever you want to. I won't ever chase an adult. I don't need you in my life. Codependency. I want you in my life. I'm dependent on myself. And if you want me in your life, you depend on yourself. That's for everybody out there. When you become independent, aka dependent on yourself, you can handle rejection. The whole universe will reject you. You know that, right? All mammy bullshit. You apply for work? No. Or you go to a job. Fuck, I work for Amazon, right? Delivery driving. Fuck, respect said that it's cool money. The downfall you deal with Mother Nature. Right now it's gonna be raining all fucking day. I'm gonna get hella wet. And at nighttime you can't see shit, especially in the country, right? So I adapt. So I talk to the cats inside the Amazon building. Yo, how much you pay you here inside? Well, I get 22. How much it pay you? 24. I was like, and then well, if you do graveyard, it's 23. I go, cool. Here's the kicker. The cool thing about your job, you're in a warehouse. This is Mother Nature. Hot and cold. You got the AC, you got the heater. You don't deal with none of the bullshit. Yeah, oh yeah, I guarantee you do. Oh yeah, we do a lot of shit. I'm all wet. I step in puddles. Like fuck, man. I'm bothered. I'm like, dude. So that's why in life you work smarter, not harder. So what am I applying for? The warehouse. I'll take a cut. Hell yeah, I will. And when my coworkers have give me shit, but yo, I love to bully bullies first and foremost. Second of all, y'all work harder, not smarter. And I'll hear the stories. Someone got stuck. You got bitten by a dog. You fell down. Oh, that sucks. I'm in the warehouse. I'm just chilling. I don't want none to be above. And that's the intent, like to make your life, simple as possible and less stress free wise. It'd be nice to make more money if you can afford it. At what cost, But anyways, real fast, back to the zombie shit. Anyway, I forgot to finish the little story. I'm here by my doors, find an employee saw, but even then, like, yo, all you zombies, you Addison addiction, be mindful, not unmindful wise, and fucking, put your needles away, throw shit in the garbage. But if you're high in zombie land, yeah, you're speaking to God, Buddha, the universe. I've heard every story in the book. I swear to God.
Oh, shut your fucking.
Your mother and father. 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 I love fucking boys. I love to bully bullies. You can't see my tattoos, right? It says all you bullies, cyber bullies, keyboard trolls, you must try to swallow you. The universe would be better without you. But you're for a reason, all you fucking trolls and circles and zombies, because you're a fuck up. I will let you know you're a fuck up. How's it be to call a fuck up? It's a live podcast. It sounds harsh. I love to bully bullies, because no bully ain't shit. Dead ass. They're all fucking monkeys. Because they'll guarantee verbal threats, physical threats. But that's why they got jails and prisons. Silver tattoo. You expose them. Go on TikTok. Make all these platforms. Yo, all these fucking circles and zombies, they hate to get exposed. Why? They don't want their parents and the kids to know their fuck-ups. And on top of that, they worry about their reputation. So the whole universe would be better if all you fucking squares exposed all your exes. And guess what happens? Nobody fucks with your exes. And all these fucking boys and girls narcissistic, my tattoos, all you circles, you bad boy, bad girl, fuck boy, fuck girls, bullies, racists, the worst of all of us, all you zombies added to the addiction, no one will fuck, all you squares won't fuck with them. Oh, you're a circle, you're a racist, you're a zombie. My situation, I don't date zombies. I'm like, nothing wrong with casual drinking, casual marijuana, casual psychedelics, but you need it, codependency, I won't fuck with you. I'll be your associate, I'll be your real support team. If you're not too toxic, your environment's not too toxic, I'll even call you a friend. A girlfriend? Fuck no. Sounds harsh, doesn't it? Why would I do opposite track? Because I see the good in her. I see the good in everybody, but I see the correct way to do it. You see the good in yourself first and foremost, yourself in a positive manner. If you do traditional corny ways, which a lot of what I did, when you're too empathetic wise, because no one teaches you this shit, that's you self-sabotage your life because you feel sorry for people. Because what does everybody do? All of us do the same shit. We all do what? play the role to tell a sob story. Boo-hoo me. I don't have no parents. Childhood trauma. Bullying and bullshit. My ex destroyed me, right? And someone is too empathetic why y'all think like I did that you are the one. Yes, you can offer love. I know you can offer love 1,000. I comprehend that, but you're gonna give it to the wrong person. And when you do opposite track, let me know the outcome. I know the outcome, but let me know the outcome. And when you stay for too fucking long, then what? Bitch about it, like I did, like many of us did, which many of you do to this day. That's why I call everybody the fuck out. To make it simple, black and white. It's a little riddle, right? You and I cannot get nobody back what God the Almighty can't get back to nobody. What? Nobody. What is it? I think it's my back. Love, time, feelings. When you comprehend that, why do you waste your love, your time, your feelings on wrong people around you, especially by side as a partner? Make them make sense. That the fuck ass, make that shit make sense. You bitch about your partner, and then here's the best part, because once again, we all do the same shit. Pray to God, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Muhammad, the universe, the spirit of your ancestors to send you a sign, a miracle. I've been giving you guys since for almost 6 years, man. So now I've been saying the last month. There's the answer. It's the door. What? Y'all praying to God, the universe, for the sign, a miracle, especially in toxic relationships? It's the fucking door. It's right there. Every day above ground, you go through all these doors. You go to church, Walmart, the gym. Where the fuck you going? But that one door, that one fucking door you bitch about. Going back to your home, fuck. I gotta deal with her. I gotta deal with him. Why do you have to? You have nowhere else to go to. You went through all these doors, all these people you talk to, and there's nowhere else to go to. Maybe not today, try tomorrow. That's my little model to everybody out there. It's day by day baby steps. The healing journey is at your own pace, and when you are ready to leave, the door's right there, especially you queens. And when you leave, don't fucking feel guilty. Do not look back. And to keep it simple for everybody out there, especially for adults, that's not your fucking kid. He's not your fucking kid, man. Stop babysitting me. Stop being my mother, my father, my probation officer. Don't worry what the fuck I do. Let me go fuck up. Even if I reach out to you, ever since you left me, you know, what you gonna call it, I'm fucking up, you know, I need you. I'm crying and shit. Don't fall for this shit. I'm not your fucking kid. I'm somebody else's kid. I'm more like I have parents. If I'm not family members, let them. But guess what? You gotta fall for my bullshit. Cool, fall for that shit. Happens all the time, every which way. And then from their ways, shit. They sold me a dream. They're trying to change the ways. Are they trying to change the ways? Deadass. You know, is it factual or are they selling dreams once again? When you know your ex's type of situation, you give so many chances. You already know them. That's what it's being when you start your healing journey. Give yourself a number. Okay, how many chances will I give somebody? And then after that, you know what? I love you. But I love myself more. Myself in a positive manner. Because if I don't got me, who got me? You don't got me. You're passing boundaries. You're emotionally cheating. Energy shifting. I'm trying to match energy. You're taking this shit. So I'm gonna give you one more chance. What? One more chance. You do not change for me. Because when you ask your partner to change for you, that is called what? People pleasing. They will change for you for now, and they go back to the old ways. That's why you on your side, what do? You change for yourself first and foremost, and then for our relationship to progress forward in life. If you don't, which is your free one choice, I'm just letting you know that door I told you in the beginning, day one, and now it's day whatever 100, I will leave. Well, I will choose for us. And after that, I'm your ex. We can stay associates, friendships, you know, or you can squash it. It doesn't hurt my feelings, but just to let you know, there is no us. You can change your ways, learn from the situation and this conversation, and it was only 100 days in. That's cool. It's better than a year. So learn from this. You should start your healing journey working on yourself. If you need help, I'll hold you and guide you. You can hate me, push me away. That is your free one choice. But since if you decide to do that, which is your free one choice, that lets me know that you're hurt. Hurt people. You try to hurt me, been there, done that. I worked on myself. So nah, I don't deal with toxicity. That's why I am walking away. The overage self, I will give you fucking months, years, time in the situation. Nah, fuck all that bullshit. That's why I tell everybody out there, it's your life. Do what you word happy, sure, but the downfall like exes, which is very factual. The word happiness is temporarily. Joy is forever. Happiness, to how long? When you have happiness, how long is it for? An hour, 2 hours, a minute, a day, 2 days, and then you're bored. The dopamine high is over, and now what's next? Who is next? You know, joy is forever. He wants to like joy, higher source of joy. Whether you believe in God, Buddha, the universe, your ancestors, cool. That's joy. That's love. Happiness. That's when Lucifer offered Jesus, and Jesus said, "No, I'm good." So Lucifer, when you go by religious talk, devil, Satan, he gives you man-made bullshit. He'll give you happiness. How come all these people that have all man-made bullshit, no matter if it's legal money or illegal money, why it's social media, and they're happy, quote unquote, right? But they're not joyous, and they bitch about life. And the worst part, how the hell you're a millionaire, right? And you're a zombie, an addict and addiction. Why'd you become weak? And it sounds harsh, right? But I'm gonna tell you this reason. No zombie in the universe is fucking strong. You're all weak, respectfully. You become strong when you start the healing journey. You go to rehab, codependency, try to break that physical trombone. So you fight the drugs, alcohol, pills. You push all your people around you that you eventually got involved with that bullshit, push them away. And anyone that offers it, if you're still fighting it, be away from the situation. But here's the kicker. You fight the urge. You fight the taste. You fight the feel. My situation, I comprehend addiction. I have no physical experience for the most part. I'll do the only time I really drink, deadass, my tattoos. That's the only time I buy alcohol, liquor and shit. Cause why? I numb the body up. This shit hurts, man. Tattoos are like a motherfucker. Everyone has their own pain tolerance. Mine's negative 1,000. Sure, it's really fucking bad. Me, I get buzzed like a champ, and I don't drink, man. I get buzzed like a champ, and I don't even, when I'm like too buzzed, I don't even like the feeling. I go, people do this shit on the regular? This is fucking horrible, man. I don't know how people function. My boy be like, well, I used to be like that, man. Well, I'm happy you're doing better, bro. Like, brother, I love you, but like do casual. He's like, I don't even touch it. Cool, you don't have to touch it, But if you ever touch it again, casual's okay. A shot, a beer, sure, but don't like this feeling. This is a fucked up feeling, and people drive like this. And I get the feeling when y'all fucked up on your drug, your alcohol, drugs, and bullshit. You just want to go home, right? So, but you're not even functioning. You think it's not knowing. You get in a car, it's a major risk, major fucking risk, man. And then you go out there and drive around, and bounce off people and bullshit, say sorry. The sorry still gotta fix shit. You can't do shit. You're not even sorry because you can do it again and again and again. That's why I call you as zombies. I fucking drive around them. I have coworkers that you tell they're doing their bullshit. I'm like, I look at them like, bruh, you're really at work all fucked up. But then you say you want, you believe in higher source, God, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Muhammad, the universe, the spiritual ancestors. You say you want love, families, the kids, but you're a fucking zombie. You didn't love your own self. Look what you're doing to your body, respectfully. And my coworker, I trigger them. People in the street, I go, oh, I did my job. Here's the best part. I don't know you at all. If I'm a nobody to you, right, and vice versa, you can't hurt my feelings. How did I hurt your feelings? And to forewarn you, you're the comprehend, it might be Japanese to you. Feelings don't have no feelings at all. What? It doesn't have feelings at all. Ask any word in the universe for advice to life. Any word. Hey, the word feelings. I got PTSD, what I do. Hate depression. I'm gonna trauma on what I do. It's a fucking word. It can't talk to you. That's how I make it so simple for everybody out there. Other than physical beings and the AI, ask anything man-made for the rest of life. I'm in my car. I'm at Walmart. I see all these cars. Go. Ask anything man-made for the rest of life. Fucking crickets. Fucking crickets. Who says that shit? I observe all these panels. I observe all these platforms. People that skim it. I emphasize the fuck out of it. That's what they're being. Whatever you believe in a positive manner, emphasize that shit. Sit on that shit 10 toes down, man. So people, what? To trigger people. Why do you want to trigger people? I hear this shit say it all the time. Because it called feelings. But here's the best part. No one has to feel their feelings at all. I respect everyone's boundaries. But remember this. Only God can judge me. Bullshit. Everybody judges everybody. I get judged. I want you to judge me. A, communication. Now, can you be comprehension? Can you sit there and observe and study my energy, the way I carry myself? In Seattle, the queens do this shit all the time. They're like, man, when I first saw you, and I'll be like, yo, prison tattoos, 10 kilos, gang mafioso, hoodlum. They smile. Yeah, but when I'm just watching, observing you, why is your energy, like, your looks are so deceiving. Like, yeah, I did it for a reason. Because why? Yeah, racial profiling, statistical bullshit. Yeah, brown boy with tattoos. Yeah, you think it doesn't hurt my feelings? Because if it hurt my feelings, my energy would shift. I would become triggered. And what the fuck? Every brown person with tattoos game mafioso and cause a scene. No. Those are boys and girls too narcissistic. They react. They don't respond. People that respond, we're mindful. We observe. Like, nah, I'm good. And my situation with all my tattoos, I did it purpose for a reason, to get your attention. It's not even for validation. You see, all the correct words to use. What? You know about validation? Yeah. The only validation you need from is you. What? You don't need validation for nobody else. We think we do because we're brainwashed to be what? Codependent. As a kid, yes. As a kid, you need your parents for now because you can't legally work. You don't know shit about life yet, right? And even when you graduate, you still don't know shit about life. I challenge all the young cats. Yo, teach them about life. Don't bring nothing man-made in the mix. What? Don't be nothing man-made. College, it's man-made. My job, it's man-made. Because I can go to your college, and not to speak to physical beings, I'll speak to physical body. I mean, a physical building. Your job, once again, I won't speak to no beings at all. To prove a point, what the fuck? Yeah, I sound crazy, right? But I'm proving a point to you. You don't comprehend it yet. I do A, communication, B, comprehension. You're doing A, communication. You hear what I'm saying? You don't comprehend, comma, yet. Maybe one of these days, weeks, years, it might finally click in. You got it, comprehension. Oh, that's what the guy said 10 years ago. Shit, he's right. It's not even about being right. I'm paying it forward to forewarn you. Deadass, you don't want to struggle and learn the hard way in this lifetime. I dislike that corny fucking line. In the hard way, yeah. But here's the best part. Everyone that's been doing the healing journey, why don't you open your fucking mouth? Why aren't you doing what I'm doing? Pay it forward. As I was taught by my tenant lab workers almost 6 years ago, just pay it forward. Everything we taught you, pay it forward. You don't have to, but you're on social media. Because I even asked them, like, yo, like, why aren't you doing what I'm doing? Like, there's rules in the game. In the spiritual universe, these boys and girls are too narcissistic. They don't want people to evolve. They don't want people to wake up. Like you say, Matrix, they want to stay blue pillar, stuck in mammy bullshit, not to the red pill, and now think for themselves. Actually start loving themselves, do the healing journey. And when they find out, they tell me, they forewarn me, yo, the day they find out who you're a little person, but the day they find out who you are, they can off your dome because you're waking people up. They don't want people to wake up at all. That's my situation. I'm just here for the queens, the girls. Some men, which is like 0.01%, actually be here and they're trying to do the healing journey. But even then, it becomes triggering because when we talk about toxic relationships, they're over themselves, the shit they've done, and they can't do accountability. It triggers you. Yeah, you fucked up, but remember, it's not forever. The intent you don't do it again. If you keep doing the same shit over and over again, what's that called? It's an addiction, insanity. It's a broken record. Why won't you let it go? Why won't you change your ways? Well, this is all I know. So you're not ready to do the healing journey. You can verbalize it. Remember that anyone can say what the fuck they want to say. I believe in, especially with the queens. You're a man that's a fuck boy, right? One black guy, two black guys in. And he's body hopping like the fucking, like a whole face type of situation. And he's physically whooping your ass. And he says he believes in God, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Muhammad, the universe, the spirit, your ancestors. How's that shit working out for you? Dead the fuck out, you queens. How's that shit working out for you? You know, don't fucking accept bullshit in life. And then, if tradition was working, why is everyone suffering? And people are like, that's not true. Look at all your fucking toxic family. That's tradition. That's your parents, your caregivers that raised you. And behind closed doors, till this fucking day in 2026, still bumping heads. And they're the Church Allah Buddha. It does not matter what you believe in on the overall. Your belief as one being is good for yourself. Especially if you're square, and the natural loving person. That's good for you. But to forewarn you, you can verbalize boundaries. No one has to respect your boundaries. At all. No one has to fucking, treat you well at all. That is everyone's choice. That's why every day above ground, I just woke up a minute ago. Every physical being, what do we have? The same two gifts. What is it? Free will and choice. After that, whatever other gift you have, I speak to God, the devil, the universe, my ancestors. I see that. Yeah, that's cool. You have your other spiritual gifts. But I'll call you out. Okay, that's beautiful, King, Queen, right? But how's everything at home? What? How is everything at home? Why? Because everything starts at home. Every day, I just woke up. I woke up in my car because once again, in life you make, sacrifices. If there's a will, there's a way. So Eastern Washington, where I'm from, fucking old school little Mexico, old school white folk, all these Bible thumpers, religious people, atheist people, in their eyes, I'm the devil. There is work. Not for me because I have too many tattoos. Because, I tell them, so my tattoos are working or am I working? But I get it. I thought on the face, Eastern Washington is 1950 times below the times. You guys want ever evolve. Eastern Washington is a lost fucking cause. I tell them, these business owners and managers, what? Eastern Washington is a lot. None of you, fucking zero. And all these thousands of minds can't teach you shit about life. None of you go to church. The church can't talk to me. The Bible can't talk to me. Can you talk to me? Shots fired. That's why I tell them, yeah, I tried it for a week. I went to the west side, Seattle. I applied at 20 jobs on Indeed one day. Next day, Amazon. How do I know that? Because I lived in Seattle. There's so much work out there. It's crazy. It's just how far do you want to drive? And I might be locally. The next city over, if it's 10, 20 minutes away, Ego a big thing, and you're pretty much talking to one person, LOL. And you're a keyboard warrior. But let me show you something. This is a live podcast. Can you do what I do? Talk to the universe? No, you can't. And the best part, all you keyboard warriors, why don't you show your face? Because you worry about what? your reputation. And all you bullies, cyberbullies, keyboard trolls, your mother should have swallowed you. The universe would be without you. And you're here for a reason, because what? You're a fuck up. Now take that shit and remember that you're a fuck up. How does it feel to be called a fuck up? Does it hurt your feelings? The word feelings, I have no feelings at all, so you know that, right? So yeah, have a good day. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Now I block you. And the best part, when you block me on social media, they say with those fucking words. I love to bully bullies. I just called them a fuck up. I'm a keyboard cowboy, and I just told you off. Awesome, and I just blocked you, and I called you a fuck up. Here's the best part. These petty little words have no feelings at all. So that boy more likely behind the screen, now I called him a fuck up multiple times. So and I blocked him, right? So what happens now? He sits with the word fuck up. Now the word fuck up, I own that word. For everybody out there, when these petty words trigger you, you know why? Because no one says this bullshit. Because whoever hurts you, you have many owners of scenario. I called him a fuck up, right? Let's say before the word fuck up, before I said it to him, you know, because obviously more like it's a boy type of situation behind the screen. Let's say his father called him a fuck up. You know, his mom called him a fuck up. His ex, the bully. Yeah, that's why you as one being, whatever word triggers you. And here's the worst. You want to test yourself? Let's say I'm at Walmart and I heard the word stupid. And they didn't call me stupid. It's two people talking about something, or let's say they're joking around, oh, you're stupid, right? So they're just bullshitting. Two people bullshitting, A and B. I am C, because I'm from the outside looking in, and I overhear the word stupid. And on my side, it triggers me, and now I'm sad, bitter, hateful. I ask my one-on-ones, why? Why does it hurt you? Why does that word stupid hurt you? I don't know. Let me tell you the answer. You don't have to comprehend. Because you have many owners of the word stupid scenario. So who called you stupid? Did your mother call you stupid? Your father? Your brother? Your ex? The bully? The teacher? That's why every petty little word that triggers you, you have many owners of the word stupid. Ugly, bitch, you ain't shit. Yeah. But the best part, ready for this? No petty little word has feelings at all. No petty little word has power nor weight at all. If you allow them to have power and weight, power and weight they shall. That's why I'm going to give time back. The road to all universe. How's all the... I'll take it back real fast. Let me see how I say... I start typing this shit up. It's all in my head. Oh yeah, these petty little words, conversations, languages have no feelings at all. So how's all the universes and realms and their feelings about things that don't have feelings at all? Make them make sense respectfully. That little riddle, same be tied on my back. Eventually, when I have time, I'll make shirts and hoodies. In Seattle, I'm famous because of my tattoos, my words, my shirts and hoodies. Because as I'm walking in Seattle, as a pedestrian, as a regular civilian, they'll be like, yo, can you please stop moving? I'm trying to read your shirt. I'm trying to read your hoodie. What? And I stop. And they read it. Who says that? Where's that from? And I go, Sir, Miss, can you please read the first sentence? And they read it. Oh, that's my tattoo. What? And I'll show them. I put my sleeves. I put my oh, it's there on my back. Oh, it's on you. That's my saying. Like some deep shit. Like, it's like straight to the point. Like you're gonna trigger people just walking around. I know, but why do you want to trigger people? Because they're called feelings. But nobody has to feel their feelings. But now what did I do? I planted a seed. Now what will you do with those words? And to let you know, to comprehend, none of those words you just read have feelings at all. They only stress about you. Why do you stress about those words? Make that make sense, respectfully. They're like, man, you're deep. I'm like, I just do it to get your attention. And the best part, both of us are nobodies to each other. And I for everybody out there, if a nobody can hurt you with petty little words, you have a lot of healing to do. Respectfully, worry about somebody's. Who are somebody's? Physical beings that you know that hurt you. Your toxic parents, your exes, the bullies, your boss. Those are somebody. I don't know who you are. I don't know nothing about you. You physically, you go your way, I go my way. The cyber universe behind the screen, I log on, do my thing, go live podcast, break it down best as possible, and I log off. I go back to my life, my reality, quote unquote. And you guys, you know, when let's say you stay here till the end or whatever, you come in for a minute, 2 minutes, 10 minutes, and you log off. What do you do with the words? What do you do with this information? You could do whatever you want with it, you know? My situation, that's why I went to Queen here on Beagle, matter of fact. She DM'd me type of situation. She's like, I like your vibe, man. You just make it, it's crazy because all this shit you talk about, and it's just straight to the point. Like, that's all I care about. As beings, right, we start this healing journey. Like, whatever you believe in, you know, promote the shit out of it, hype the shit out of it. That's all I preach about. That's all I preach and teach about is raw real life, raw real feelings, these toxic love, broken cord relationships, the healing journey. Go through the healing journey, the awakening journey, the awaken, the hardest one, the woke journey to get your life back. And if you have kids, co-parenting. Whatever you believe in, I'm happy in your belief, but respectfully, all what you believe in, nothing's wrong with your belief. Because you're the one going through these feelings. You're the one in toxic situations. Excuse me, and that's the problem. Like, whatever you believe is, that's beautiful. But why are you sad? Why do you have anxiety, depression, paranoia, PTSD, suicidal thoughts, low self-esteem, anger? Why can't you let go of your exes, your past pain, your toxic love, child trauma? Why can't you control your triggers, overthinking, reactive use, deflection, projection, gaslighting, manipulation, traumas, and then cherry top, insomnia? Why do you still have insomnia? You stare at your eyelids, you stare at the ceiling, and you're fucking thinking about everything. Why every time at night, or whatever your time frame of sleeping is, you always, all these thoughts just build up? Because during the day you're distracted. You go to work, whatever you're doing, you bullshit with your peoples, therapy, counseling, whoever you're speaking to, right? You're distracted with your own thoughts on the overall because, okay, I'm sad, oh shit, but I have to work. Remember, I'm driving, I gotta be at work, I gotta finish this job. So you distract yourself, but when you get home, away from everybody, you can be with the kids, you can be with your family, like I used to be with my, my kiddos and my ex. They're there, they're physical beings, but they're talking to me. I'm responding to them, but in my head, my thoughts, I'm bitter, hateful. Like, what's wrong with me? I have all these kids. I got a partner that's decent on the overall, right? We bump heads, but but I don't know why. I'm still not happy in life. But once I get happiness, it's temporary. You should want to be joyful. Joy is forever. If higher source universe is joy, love, you want that shit. You don't want happiness. Get a job, cool. You get a happy, cool, and then from there, what? Are you joyous with the job? Are you happy with the job? You get money, you get it, and then what? You lose it, then what? Now you better hateful. Why can't you make yourself happy on the world, but more joyous? Deadass, joyous forever. That's what means. That, religious talk, right? Like Christ consciousness. I'm not saying I could be Jesus. No, but I know Jesus, how Jesus, Buddha felt. Muhammad, I don't know too much about him. I know suppose he's a spiritual leader. There's a lot of things about it. I heard about him in a positive manner and a negative manner, but respectfully, I say the word Muhammad for the Middle Eastern people, and that's their culture, that's their Jesus, quote unquote, right? But like Buddha wise and Jesus, I know how they felt, because guess what? They don't give a shit about man-made shit. That's why I say keep it simple. Other than physical beings and the AI, talk to anything out that is man-made. Talk to your home, talk to your car, talk to your pen, talk to your money. All you people that you have money, right? You have money, you're financially well the fuck up. There's no financial stress. Zero. There's no like bills. You've been paying your bills 5 years ahead of time, right? There is no financial struggle. But what? The big word but you still have anxiety, depression, paranoia, PTSD, suicidal thoughts, low self-esteem. You're a toxic relation, you're a zombie, you're acid addiction. What? How? You have money. For everyone that has money, you're financially well off. When you're sad and depressed, all these negative triggers, do yourself a favor. Hook you up. Get your cell phone. Look at your bank account. Oh, but you know what? I'm hateful and bitter in life. I'm a zombie out of addiction, but I got money. Yeah, that money, that $1 billion you have in your account that can't talk to you ever. But yes, it'll make you happy. So stare at that money, stare at your screen, and don't stop staring at it because it makes you happy. Morning, Vanessa. Queen, how you doing? Morning. How's your body? How's your health? But then you stop staring at your screen, and then you look at your home. You look at the person mirror. You hate yourself. Fuck. Yes. Now, why are you losing energy? Why is energy shifting? Why are you sad? You should want to feel your feelings to comprehend to evolve in life. If you want to start the healing journey, all your red pillars, take the red pill, the razor talks, and get your life back. Blue pill, like I used to be, take the blue pill, stay lost in life. You won't ever know this conversation because when it becomes personal, you run away. Everyone, you can tell the person wants love because they're trying to do the healing journey. Boys and girls, they just want toxic love because they don't want to do the healing. They don't want to feel the feelings. Because you ask them, hey, how you doing? How's it going? I'm good. Well, I know you say you're good all the time, but I know you're not good. I see the way you carry yourself, the way you act. And why do you care about that? They'll push you away because they'll run from they're Forrest Gump. They run from the feelings. So they're toxic. They're not ready for love. That's why you can be an associate, a real support team. If they're not too toxic, they're not too toxic. You can call them a friend, but do not get involved with them as a potential partner. If you want to self-sabotage your life, go. If you think you're the one, go. I pray for you. Like, I go my day in my life. Respectfully, man. Been there, done that. Don't miss that. I won't ever deal with that bullshit in my life. Why would I deal with toxicity? Because I have compassion for you guys, right? But I don't feel sorry for you guys, respectfully, because we can all change our lives whenever we want to and work on ourselves. If you want to, but nobody has to. That's why I speak so bluntly, wise, because if from their ways, people that actually try to do the healing journey, either behind the screen, face to face, they'll make a comment or ask a question. Why do you say that? Why do you believe that? I know the way you say it's kind of harsh, But I'm just curious to know why you say it so bluntly, Wise. Why don't you hold back? I tell them all the time, because do you want to do years of therapy counseling? Do you want to do years of these conversations? And especially, let's say younger than I am, I respect your boundaries for a minute, but how old are you? They'd be like, oh, well, I'm 35, 31. Cool. They say, all of you, you're doing good. What do you mean I'm doing good? I know you feel like you're not doing good, but here's the kicker. First and foremost, give yourself props. You're talking to nobody. The only reason why you're speaking to me, especially in Seattle, is my tattoos. Not because of me, because my tattoos. And in the conversation, now you see the energy that I carry on my side, right? So give yourself props. You might not, I don't know you from Adams. And on top of that, an analogy metaphor, therapy, counter talk, you're my inner child. You're the old version of myself. If you want to, I'll be part of your support team if you allow me to. You don't have to. You can have this conversation here, and after this, we go separate ways, nothing. If you want to exchange information, double tattoo. Oh, yeah, double tattoo. Use the phone correctly. So, phone numbers, email address, whatever platform you want to do. I got you. I'll coach and guide you. But remember that to remind you, nobody is the one for nobody at all. What? If you're waiting for something to come in your life and change your ways, potentially for now, and then they can leave, you can leave. What? Like, last year, the potential, she told me this. Not even a girlfriend, right? It's very factual. She's like, to marriage, grow up with each other, last dying breath forever. That's not factual at all, because anybody can walk away whenever they want to. She's like, scenario, we're together 5 years. Now we're official couple, and I ghost you. Can you handle that? I go, babe, you're not my girlfriend, first and foremost. Second of all, you already ghosted me twice. I already told you in the beginning, I'm only boys and girls ghost because they run from the feelings and they don't have this adult conversation, the uncomfortable conversation. So I can handle rejection. Can you? And she just stay quiet. So what did I do? I matched the energy, reverse psychology. I had the same question. She just asked me. I responded right away, because why? I told her in the beginning, babe, I don't need you in my life. I want you in my life. Anybody that needs anybody, especially the adults, you're broken, codependent, scared to be alone, abandonment issues. That's the problem with you. And when the rejection happens, it's gonna hurt really fucking bad. If you keep giving chances, every chance you give them is gonna hurt more, to the point you become numb, and they cheat all the fucking time. They whip your ass all the time. They come and go, and you always take them back, because that's all you know. Fuck up. That's why I'm gonna tell my back. I was gonna say, fear in a positive manner, as a forewarning. Did you know anyone could break up with you? Anyone could cheat on you. Anyone can divorce you. Anyone can ghost you. Anyone can break up with you. Leave you whenever they want to. That is their free will and choice. When they do, and which they shall, how will you react? How will you respond? Or do you the fear of that? What? Anybody, nobody is guaranteed forever. Last dying breath. Everyone's traumatized. You got a bad relationship, 2, 4, 5 years deep. You know what? And remember the scenario. It's scary shit, but hey, it's a forewarning. You both go to work, right? And you come back home. Your partner stuff is all there, and they don't come back home. Every platform, cell phone, email, you're blocked. How will you respond? How will you react now? What? Is it wrong what they did? Technically speaking wise, yes, but that is their free will choice. No one's got to stay. For everybody out there, there's the door. They finally went through it. You know what? I don't want to go back. What? I don't want to go back. You guys ready for that? That's called rejection. As one being, can handle rejection. And there was rejection when you shoot your shot, they say no. Or you get in a relationship, they say yes, and it's toxic as fuck. And you accept the bullshit. And and then when they leave you, then the rejection. No one's guaranteed forever, guys. No one's gonna stay forever. People come and go. That's my last breakup. It was a beautiful breakup, because I saw all the red flags. Less texting, less calling, less energy shifting. Love is, if you know your partner's love is consistent, straight as a fucking arrow. Toxic love is inconsistent. That's when energy starts shifting. That's when the sparks are ending. You'll be like, why are they acting funny? Baby, why are you acting funny? Yeah, you can even ask them, And they'd be like, no, I'm not. I'm like, yeah, you are, because, before you did all this, now you're not doing this. And they're like, what? And then, we're good. Don't worry, we're good. We're solid. I ain't going nowhere. And what happens? They leave. Now what? You become bitter and hateful. And here's the best part, right? We claim higher source, love, Buddha, whatever you believe in, right? God. And then from there, where your partner cheats on you, goes to a situation, breaks up with you, fuck him. You believe in higher source, but fuck them. Make that make sense, right? All this shit, like, you gotta be diagnosed as a narcissist. Everybody has narcissist traits. I got him. Our kids got him. Why are you sitting, the kids, your little kiddos, literally beef him, throwing blows and shit? The devil came out of them. They've done this conversation. I talked to all my kids. Check out. These spelling words have no feelings, right? So you don't comprehend that yet. So you have little monkeys hurt each other, fight each other. When your mom called me, hey, can I do co-parent? Hey, one of the kids, they got in a fight and they broke their arm. No, those little fucking monkeys, who gives a shit? Respectfully. When I go there to talk to them, what's up, monkeys? I told you. Keep doing this shit to each other. Get middle school, high school. Get hit 14, 16 years old. Some states 16, some states 14. Go to jail. Go to jail. And then I throw in the face. You want to get relationships? You be the problem. And here's the kicker. All these parents that know their kids are fuck-ups, they're too narcissistic, which I call them circles and zombies, especially the addicts and shit, they fucking cover up for them. Hey, mom, this is my boyfriend. This is my girlfriend, right? And from there, wise, the parents know their kids are fuck-up. They don't say shit. They don't, for one, scenario, I use myself as an example of my kid. I tell my kid all the time, yo, why don't you become circles, and fucking zombies? I will let you don't bring your partner around me, but if I see you guys in the streets, I will let them know, hey, just to let you know, my son, my daughter is too narcissistic. My tattoos are bad boy fuck boys, bad boy bad girls. Oh, they're a zombie, and I said this, they're alcoholics, meth. What? Yeah, you're telling me about your son? Yes, I am. I'm for warning you. You could do it. You could do it. You love him? Cool. If you're stuck in trombone, I told you, but guess what? You're gonna stay there. I know you'll stay there because I was you. That's the worst addiction is, the emotional, mental, spiritual trombones, because that's all you know, and you know what? You see the good in them, and you ain't gonna go nowhere for probably years to be, babies to be. But don't worry, every time he mistreats you, I got you. I will talk to him, talk to her. That's my kid. That's your partner. Here's the best part. Your parents don't have this conversation at all because they're probably just on a journey, not a healing journey. They can see church, leave it in God's hands. God's not going to know what beings is going through. You are. I was you. So I can hold you and guide you. That's my benefit as one being with my kids and everybody out there. I can hold you and guide you, but I can't fit and save you at all. Nobody can do for nobody at all. Not even God. And when we get you, God can't do it. That He's not powerful. He's the most powerful being in the universe because He gives everybody, every day above ground, your first fucking breath, free will and choice. Everybody has the same bullshit. I got it, you got it, my kid. Everyone's got it. That's what I mean. I feel like an alien. I sit here in my Walmart, people walking around, all these beings walking around, right? And I see their faces, energies. You see the stress, worry type of situation, and they don't know what potential about the healing journey. I mean, my people would be like, "Why are you always happy and bullshit?" I go, "I'm not happy. I'm joyous. Why? Because I'm blessed every day above ground. Every time, if you see me as a physical being, I'm always praying to God, higher source, chill out, give me one more day to live. What? I want years to be, but I'm not guaranteed years. No one's guaranteed years, 100 years. If I can live 200 fucking years old, fuck yeah. The body becomes weak. I just gotta keep moving and gym therapy and shit, right? But why would you want to live for so long? Even I could do immortality. Why? Because I could tell the same story to my last dying breath, or until I'm satisfied in life. You know what? On the overall, these universes, they're all talking to each other. They are doing the healing journey. You know what? Now I'll leave this universe. I'll go, close my eyes, take my last breath, and whatever happens after, reincarnation, and the next lifetime, or it's over. I don't know. That's how people that when it comes to death, don't sit on that too much, wise. Just have your belief, your faith, and that's it. But respect, I say this to forewarn the whole universe. They say, Buddhism talk wise, and sometimes religious talk that in this lifetime, if you did it wrong, you'll be back again in the next lifetime, and reincarnated and do the same shit again. And that's what respect, I say this as one being, right? Because I worked on myself. That's the only thing. Hey, what's up, Lorena? How you doing? Morning, Queen. How's it going? Welcome to the live. I'm sorry?
Remind me.
Oh.
So just giving you a seat count.
Oh, thank you. Morning. How's your day going? How's life? How's everything?
My day's going good. What were you in here talking about? My bad. I just kind of jumped in here.
You're good.
Conversation.
You're totally good. No, I just talking about the healing journey, mental health. Right now I'm talking about like afterlife, death type of situation because people have there's so many scenarios. I researched where is the Catholic, then you have Buddhism, spirituality. So I research a lot of that, and I speak to a lot of people that's their realm, that's their gift, right? So they say, for example, when you kick the bucket, right? There's potentially, afterlife, reincarnation, in the next lifetime. But I tell people, okay, but especially some kings, very, very rare, more of you queens do the healing journey, right? So to forewarn you to plant a seed of fear in a positive manner, right? So that, my situation, you can't see my tattoos. I have a tattoo since 39. And see, I'll be like, why 39? Because that's when I started my healing journey and I completed it. So I worked at myself, right? So that means in the next lifetime, quote unquote, for everybody out there, you get this bullshit all over again. What? From scratch. So your mind gets erased. You're in a different vessel, right? A different avatar. And my situation. So that means I'm gonna have toxic parents again. More on my father's side. My father's gonna whoop my ass for no reason, cuss me the fuck out for no reason, and I'm just a little kid. And we go to church for no reason. A bunch of hypocrites. And I get bullied in school, toxic relationships, and then magically in that lifetime, whatever time frame it is, I start the healing journey, be alone, reach out for help, and then I start the healing journey, and then breakups, divorces, empath, narcissist, the healing. Oh, so I have to do this shit all over again. That kind of sucks. If I worked on myself in this lifetime at 39, 18 at heart, 44 on the outside, I'm about to be 45 next month.
But I feel like you only have to do it again if you do. You only have to repeat it again if you don't learn your lessons.
Well, that's that Queen.
In this lifetime.
That's what they say, but is it factual? Can anyone tell me 1,000%? You know what? You worked on yourself. You're on next. Guarantee me that. Nobody can guarantee me that, respectfully. But once again, try not to sit on there.
No one knows. Just like no one can guarantee that we can reincarnate.
Right, facts.
We don't know if we're gonna reincarnate.
Correct. Not anymore. We're breaking that cycle this time around. Exactly. I don't want to kill your name. Reika? I don't want to kill your name, Queen. I apologize. But so that's why you're correct. And so that's why it's called the healing journey. So do it for yourself. Okay, all this healing journey terminology, right? Keep it simple, right? It's like this. The one phrase, what is it? The generational cycle. Everyone, all of us stuck on that. Everyone's stuck on the generational cycle. And here's the kicker. I can tell it's not even my spiritual gift. I can tell everyone's future, especially when you're in toxic love, broken, coded relationships. How so? Because if I see your toxic family, big queen, king, especially queens, look at your family and look at his family or her family, whatever you're into, right? How are they behind, not physical beings in the streets, behind closed doors? You know them. You see them, you visit them. You're like, let's say your partner be like, damn, that's your grandparents? Man, your grandpa's still talking shit. Like in the Spanish culture, I had my respect to my grandpa, like, till finally my uncles, my Bobs finally kicked him out of the house, right? But he must have been like, don't quote me now, man, like 70, 68 years old, still talking shit to my grandma. You're a slut, you're a whore, etc. wise. Dude, whooping her fucking ass like Mike Tyson shit, and we're little kids watching this shit. I'm just like, and we go to church, why? Like, I know I go to church, feel good, whatever, but that's so wrong. But why? But now I know what my father did to myself, my siblings, my mom, because that's all he knows. The generational cycle type of situation. Not the word all. A lot of us men are more narcissistic, and you can be more empathetic wise. That's why we bump heads every which way, Take care, and this is for your journey. And if you learn, you good man. Oh, thank you. No, thank you. I'm blessed. You're free from the fears, Rito. Oh, no, I'm blessed. Once again, as one being, thank you for that compliment. But I'm as one being, because I cannot speak for everyone's behalf, but for myself, I am blessed. This is a live podcast. I've been doing this for almost 6 years. May 3rd of this year, will be 6 years doing this. And I got blessed with my healing journey, and evolved so fast because why? Social media. I made this is a live podcast. I went live. I took 6 years ago. I was taking the blame for the breakup, losing the family, and they're like, yo, King, you can't take 100% the blame. Yes, you're doing that because you're going through a breakup. You're losing your second family, as you say, right? But can you have kids? What? No, it takes 2 to make 1. You can take maybe 70 to 80% the blame. 100%? No, you're fucking up that bad. What are you whooping her ass, bite up in the whole face? No, that is not. It's 2. But there's the reason why it failed. Not everyone goes that path though. Oh, as far as like toxicity wise, the intent is not to. But especially you queens, on the overall, my tattoos for a reason. A lot of you queens are empathetic. You are love on the overall. Us born narcissistic, we're toxic love, broken hearts. As men, we're not taught to have these conversations. I'm the man, I'm the provider, and then that's it. And then in the beginning, I buy you gifts, right? Love language. But then when the relationship was toxic, I'm emotionally cheating, passing by. I actually cheated scenario. I whooped your ass, and then I bought you flowers. I bought you Gucci. Like, thank you. Thanks for the gesture, but why can't you talk to me? I just want to talk to you. That's all I want from you. I don't want you can buy me, but you don't have to. I just want to talk to you and have this conversation. We're not taught feelings, these conversations at all. So we self-sabotage our life not knowing. That's why we fell on the overall, LMFAO. Right? Good for you getting out. Thank you, Queen. Stop airing my laundry. Well, Queen, once again, a lot on the overall, not the word all, right? On the overall, you queens are love. Other boy and we're toxic love. You queens you are love every which way. Oh, thank you, Lorena. And what you gonna call it? And you have all this love to give, right? And my over myself, empathetic wise, 100%, 1,000. What you gonna call it? you know, you give it to the wrong person. But once a kid, you're trying to be hard on yourself, because if your parents, your caregivers, right, and all your family, aunties, uncles, grandparents, if they didn't teach you about the healing journey.
Hey, did you guys hear the news?
The what?
Did you guys hear the news?
What's that?
Did you guys hear the news?
What news?
They killed Maduro.
Who?
They killed Maduro.
Who's that?
Who's that?
The Venezuela's president.
Well,
I don't know.
respect. I say this, when you want to, let's say in life, like if you want to evolve in this like industry, guess what happens? People gonna love you like Jesus or hate you. That's part of the hustle. That's why you don't get involved in higher powers.
The U.S. got him. The U.S. got him.
They could be used, they could be Venezuelan, but respectful, like trying to focus too much energy on that, because focus on yourself best as possible. Mental health, healing journey. It sucks. Praise for the
Next. Next. Hey, you know what's next, right?
What, war? Mexico, I don't care. Respect, it's man-made wars. I don't care. As one being, guys, just to let you know, I don't care about man-made things. Race, religion, politics, COVID, man versus woman. On my tattoos, I don't care. All you blue pillars, and I used to be you, entertainers, you focus your energy on man-made bullshit, but respect, when you go home, you complain about yourself or you talk shit shit. Anyways, exactly, Clips. Boundaries, we can't stop it. It's man-made wars. It's not God wars or the universe wars. And the worst war is what, guys? What's the worst war in the universe? Your mind is found titanium, or it's weak like a piece of paper. As one being, what do I say? Yeah, that's not fully accurate. As far as what? Oh yeah. Can you elaborate, Eclipse, please? And we all have our own terminology wise, we all have our own beliefs. But what I say, like me as one being, this is why I speak right. I date your mind, what? As an associate, as a friendship, especially partnership. Because your mind tells your mouth to, to move and have this conversation. So we can't talk to each other. What are we doing with each other? Because you're beautiful, exotic. Check it out, guys. Now, especially in America, right? Talks to love and lust, that's just dime a dozen. I'm almost in March, I'll be 4 years single. 2 potentials, but my energy was too strong and it didn't work out, which is cool. No hard feelings, right? But that's a downfall when your energy is too strong. Especially my situation, I have all these tattoos. So potential, like say, you queens, right? What she was saying, right? No, exactly, Clips. Exactly. I won that war and I hope everyone else can too. Hey, I don't call your name once again. I'll say R. AR, high five to you, pounding blood up. That's beautiful, queen. That's the intent for everybody out there. Like, do your healing journey. Learn to love you, date yourself. What are your boundaries, your love, and your standards? And once you know that about you as one being, right? The potential to be, ask them the same question. What are your boundaries, your love, and your standards? If that's Japanese to them, potential on a journey, so elaborate yours. But at the same time, guys, like, this situation, right? We have potential. Raka. Thank you, Queen. What you call it? So, it's hell. Well, it's hell, but I use my middle name. Okay, hell, nice to meet you, Queen. I'm happy. Once again, I'm the overall. I'm not the word all, right? A lot of you queens, like 99.99% of my followers in Seattle, face to face, are you queens? Because I know a lot of you are love, empathetic, the healing journey. If I say the word, hey sir, hey Miss Sage Queen, I respect your boundaries, right? Oh, you know about boundaries? All my tattoos, yeah, I know about boundaries. I worked on myself. What? Who taught you? Well, it doesn't sound crazy. My story, I went right. It's pronounced hella. Whatchamacallit. I went on social media because once again, Eastern Washington State, locally, Spanish State, I knew nobody could teach me nothing. My family hasn't done it. No one's done it. I go to church. Cool. Church is not the issue. The Bible is not the issue. The Quran. It's the beings in the church, in the mosque, in the halls, in the temples. That's the problem, right? So I'm on social media. But before I was just doing computer talk. Nothing about healing journey. I didn't post nothing about relationship, nothing. Even though I'm in a toxic relationship, I'm hating myself. But guess what? My computers made me happy. Helping customers and making computers fast, it made me happy, right? But it was all temporary shit because when I go home, it's not the kids. Kids are part of the family type of situation. It was my ex and I. We're bumping heads. Like, fuck, I got to deal with, why do I have to deal with you? I go home, I sit in my car, and I don't go inside because I don't want to deal with her. Like, fuck, why am I doing this for? How much more longer am I doing this for? That feeling, fuck that feeling. I won't ever have that feeling again. As a partner, if I can't talk to you, it's not going to work out. I know for both of us, I preach about day one. Yo, babe, just to let you know, I don't need you in my life. Oh, I want you in my life. For both of us, the door's right there. What's up, Timmy? What's up, King? Everyone's experience is different, so everyone has to learn through their own experiences. Facts, queen. On top of that, if you got if you got a real support team, you got these conversations. Like everyone has to believe their own universe. But the cool thing is, like an associate, especially like a friendship, especially the partnership, we can have these conversations. Deadass, thank you. Oh no, queen, no, you blessed. Once again, a lot of you queens are empathetic wise, and we have these conversations. You're killing me. Whatchamacallit, you have these conversations. That's what I say, right? For them to be, we become each other's friends, best friends, lovers, porn stars, and therapists. We talk about everything. If we can't talk to each other about everything, especially going through a bad day, then what am I doing here, babe? What are we doing here? Because you're beautiful? Because your body lust? Yo, toxin, love, and lust, that shit's dime a dozen. I want love and lust. Why do you think I'm almost 4 years single? I could have a girl today. I got my one-on-ones type of situation. Hey, we don't like your energy. I get to know you. I'm like, but queen, respectfully, what are we talking about? Your breakup, your divorce, your exes. I can't finish it. You're not ready for this, respectfully, because every time I say the worst part, I have my tattoos. I tell the person between. I'll take a picture of all my tattoos. My arms are sleeved up. I'm working on my back, my chest, right? If any pillar word on my body triggers you, what are we doing here? Why would you want to be with somebody that these words hurt you? Respectfully, I'm forewarning you. That's why I have all my tattoos for a reason. Petty black and white words, straight to the point. Now, what will you do with the words? I'm going to leave and come back. I don't know why I can't see all the comments. Oh, for sure, you're good, queen. You're good. Oh, no. So I'll give it to her. So on Bigo, this is Bigo, right? So there's TikTok. That's my TikTok, and that's Twitch. So I'm reading other people's comments. So it's a live podcast. So people can't hear you. They can't see you on Bigo wise, but they can hear you. If you speaking wise. And I moved my phone wise, now I lost connection. Sorry, guys. Whoops. Oh, let me close that. Oh, you know what? I have to get off. Never mind. I have to go to work in a minute. Shit. I'll be talking. I apologize, guys. Let me do this real fast. Boom, boom, boom. You're killing me. Yeah, 1,000. Yes, send them. I used to Bigo. Okay, I still kind of do. Oh, shut up. You on Bigo? So on Bigo, I go by If you want to follow, I'll follow you too. It's let me see. It's Coach Rito, but I believe it's Rito. Oh yeah, it's Rito Lightworker. So Rito, capital RITO, then capital for Lightworker. But Coach Rito, you can't miss me. All these tattoos, I'm the only one that has them. Okay, Rito, thank you. Once again, that's why I tell people out there, like, which I highly recommend. You don't have to. That's your free one choice. But pay it forward. Like, this is a live podcast. I don't have to be here. All these tattoos, I don't have to get them at all. But I did it for a reason, to get your attention. And respect it more on the male side, because this is very factual, especially on social media. Women support women. Kids support kids. Everyone supports women. Kids. Men do not support men. If men talk about the healing journey like I do, we get shitted on. In Hispanic culture, Hispanic Spaniards, the male side, I'm called a square mandilon. I'm a beta simp. I'm a man talking about feelings, so I should be more than a woman. I should be wearing a skirt. But they're machistas, Spanish 101. They're narcissistic wise, and they can't teach you shit about life at all. That's why in the Spanish culture, Hispanic Spaniards, 99.99%, none of them, they can't do shit about life. Go to church, yo, queen. The church not a fuckboy. Your husband, boyfriend is. How's that working out for you? Respectfully, I just got back into it last week. Okay, awesome. And started Bigo. Awesome. Men support hot women, and that's it. Oh, those are boys, queen. Those are boys that are lustful. That's what you queen. Once again, when it's man versus woman, there's no such thing as man versus woman. Second of all, you got to be careful. And nowadays, respect when I say this, I can tell, and this is because of social media wise and the way I see things, right? I can go any female, once again, like any female, any account wise, and your bio can say God, Buddha, the universe, my ancestors, right? But your profile pics, I see flesh, and I see a bunch of selfie queens, and all I see is flesh. I just think OnlyFans. To me, you're just toxic love and lust. You can say God, Buddha, but yeah, look at the way you treat, you're treating yourself, especially when you go into the streets. You dress lustfully. These boys are too narcissistic, and they'll easily shoot their shot, pass boundaries, potentially touch you, but respect it. I say with compassion wise, you did it to yourself not knowing. You should not be doing it to yourself. So be cautious until they're not compliment element exactly. I used to, and I'm getting back into that too. Okay, well, once again, be cautious. For all you queens out there every which way, a lot of boys are narcissistic, and You know, my body, my choice. I get it. I comprehend it. That's good for you as one being, but to let you know, no one's respect your boundaries, man. And these boys will do, especially when you go to the fucking streets. It's like, for example, I'm from the ghetto hoods, right? But I tell you about the ghetto hoods, there is no love in the ghetto hoods. None, zero. Show me love in the ghetto hoods. I know the answer, but show me love in the ghetto hoods. Show me that. Show me authentic love, healthy relationships. You can't see that shit. It's very, very rare, right? So what you gonna call it? Sorry, I gotta wrap my hair up everywhere. Gotta get ready to go work. What you gonna call it? There's just toxic love and lust. Kids have more love than adults do. But for now, because those little kids, if they stay in the ghetto hoods and become teenagers, adults, they become the bad boy, bad girl, fuck boy, fuck girls, all that toxic bullshit. And in the ghetto hoods, they find love where? Clubs, bars, house parties, the streets. Yeah, and they bitch about life, God, etc. Like, really? Look where you live in, respectfully, you know? I used to it. I'm getting back. Okay, sorry. And I understand drawing attention by dressing. Just be cautious, queen. However, I'm very fucking clear in communication, and no, I'm good. Don't call me sweetie guys. So once they cross those boundaries or will try to, and that's on their character, not my facts, queen. Very factual. I'm happy you're aware of that, but just be cautious. Once again, and I said to be respectful. I know I'm blunt, but it's like, queen's like, I even have my own daughters. I tell them, yo, like, this is the ghetto hoods, and you want to go to chill with your family and friends, right? At the bars, clubs, house parties. I go, babe, I love you, and I miss my own daughters, right? I go, chill out. If something happens to you or your friends, I know you're there for the good time, but guess what happens? You're there to yourself. If you live in the ghetto hoods, there's no such thing as wrong place at the wrong time, because there is no love at all. Bars, clubs, house party, the fucking streets. I'm gonna see on the north of the suburb. In the burbs, a better outcome. It's a better environment. You can walk the streets. Your kids can walk the streets. Right here on the overall, a lot of queens are empathetic. They've been doing the healing journey. The majority here is a white, Asian, Middle Eastern. I fucking vibe with all of them, you know. And I don't respect. I don't chill with all brown black people, because for the most part they're just too narcissistic, especially the male side. Drama and bullshit. The queens, they're cool, but the downfall of their god and their love is their body. Anyone that brags about man-made bullshit, that is their god, and that is, they can say God love, they can preach about it, but look at that. They're always comparing, hating on each other. I'm more beautiful than she is, than he is. Look at my car. Yeah, look at my money. Yeah. So your God and your love is what? What the devil offers all man. Your body, your beauty, your looks, your lust, your job, your money, your car, your home. And man, bullshit. Now brag about you. Teach about you. What? Teach about you. Are you doing your healing journey? How's the voices upstairs doing? What? What is that? Japanese, huh? So cool. That is your God and that is your love, respectfully. Yeah, but like at the end of the day, if someone's gonna try to do they would, regardless of what I'm wearing or where I am. No, queen, very factual. That because those boys and some girls more on the male side, which I call them boys, they're too narcissistic. They're too lustful. They're too lustful. That's what the love bomb. You're beautiful, exotic. I get to know you. Queens, don't fall for the love bomb and all that bullshit. Compliments are good, right? But is it factual? I tell queens all the time. Let's say Reka, if I kill your name again, right? A good tree doesn't bear bad fruit. If you're gonna assault me, he would have regardless. Hey, that's beautiful. Hey, that's beautiful. Very, very factual. And that's why it's energy. It's all about energy. These boys that get triggered, some queens, right? I'm like, you don't know me. I was like, I don't know you, but I know energy. How can you tell energy behind the screen? Because your comments. If you're in the box talking, look at the way you speak and your energy, the way you carry yourself. What? You can tell people, yes, it's energy. People show respect, the more empathetic on the overall. We have deep conversations on the overall. Try to respect each other's boundaries. If boundaries are passed, we realize them, right? Try to respect it. Boys and girls are narcissistic. They fucking pop off, talk their bullshit. Fuck you. Why? Here's the best part. To call everybody out. If a cyber person, or I say where nobodies can trigger you, hurt you, you have a lot of healing to do. I don't know you from Adams. You know that, right? So if I hurt you, I did my job. My job is to trigger people's feelings. But once again, nobody has to feel the feelings at all. That is their free one choice, you know. Nook, I love being love bombed. Okay, if it's in a positive manner from the person that you love and they love you, that's beautiful. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Like my ex-wives, you know, I would just stare at her and look at her. You know, because everyone has their own love languages. My love language is really simple. Yo, queen, I meant no. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, no. Whatchamacallit, so, like, I would just stare at her. Her love language is like gifting, which is cool. Everyone has all types of love languages. Mine very simple. I told her, yo, babe, all I want from you is to be authentic yourself. What? Just be you. You're my gift. holidays, birthday. I'm blessed. You finally gave me a taste of love in this lifetime. Then I was like 40, I believe. Whatchamacallit. And this is beautiful. I've never had this shit. I've just, toxicity and shit. Minds, gifts, okay. That's cool. Once again, that's her was gift also. Like, so baby, you can buy me gifts, right? But I know that's your love language and it makes you feel good and you're joyous about it. I can tell, like, you put a lot of into it, which is beautiful. But just for one, again, you don't have to buy me nothing. You are my gift. You're my everything. I fall for it every time. As far as what the gifts wise, yeah. Whatchamacallit, but yeah, it just everybody has their own love, but that's why date yourself, get to know yourself, and the potential to be have these energies, these conversations, especially if you both want love. And remember, love is consistent. It's straight as the arrow. Love is the answer to all. Love and energy is the answer to life in general wise. When it starts, when your partner with energy starts shifting, less texting, less calling, less everything. Now it's going to toxic love. The spark is ending. Energy shifting. Why? Is it you? Is it them? You got to figure that shit out. If not, you're going to fall on your face. But guys, I got to get going. I got to go to work. But love you guys. Queen, I don't want to call your name once again, but I believe it's Reika. It's deaf, them. Facts. Yeah, and that's the thing, especially with empathetic queen vibes, right? So like, whatchamacallit, if some empathetic queen, like the overage myself, right? Like, if on the overall you're a good person, whatever you claim to be, right? Whatever your higher source is, but on the overall you are love. Don't question your self-worth. Like, in our heads, what we think, in our heads, the whole universe is beautiful. Thoughts is, our thoughts, right? But whatchamacallit, realistically wise, hasn't working out for you. So it's not you, it's them. On the overall, no one's perfect. We do have our flaws, right? But remember this: before you met them, you love God, the universe, you love to the fullest. You wouldn't hurt a fly. You wouldn't even get triggered and cut somebody out. Rage the fuck out. The triggers, because they know you become triggered. It's not you, but the intent to call you triggered. But why? It's because of them. Hurt people because they're hurt. Before you met them, you were probably cool on the overall, right? So they're hurt people. They're hurt, especially if they're narcissistic, and they hurt you. Heal people. We heal people. We got to forewarn. I was you. The worst people you can show with your words is who? Your partners, especially your kids, because those are people you love. You love them. God higher source, but you're emotionally, spiritually abusive to your partner and your kids. Physically abusive to your partner and your kids, and claim higher source. Love. Really? Make that make sense? Nah, they don't trigger me, but being dramatic is fun. Well, it's good that you can trade triggers. My situation was toxic. I don't deal with toxicity at all. Like, I tell potential to be, I don't deal with toxicity. If you want to become toxic, I will talk about it maybe one time about it, and after that, I'll walk away. What? Queen, I told you day one off the rip, I don't need you in my life. I want you in my life. The door's right there for both of us. My next tattoo, I can leave, you can leave. I don't deal with toxicity. The only time I want us to be as a couple to be toxic is when we become one, exchange energy, TLC sex intercourse, us. That is our time. Whatever we're into, it's us. Other than that, I don't want to be toxic as my partner, as around my kid. She's got kids, her kids, and everybody around us, the universe. Why do you want toxicity? Why do you want to be like that? Then, baby, respect me, I'm too much for you. And my situation would potential to be, I have all these conversations. I break it down best as possible, give them scenarios so they know what they're into. On top of that, Queen, check it out. You dig like me, cool. Go to my Twitch, go to my Spotify, Coach Reader Podcast. The way you hear me speak, that's the way I live. I speak that to everybody out there. If that's too much for you, I am too much for you, respectfully. Why marriage is too strong, respectfully. All mine have been horrible, but I didn't realize there was another option of myself. Hey, Queen, high five, pound it, blow it up. Yes, I was you, man. I know it sucks. That's why when we used to toxic relationships, toxicity. Anyone says a corny ass line, all makes are toxic. They're all crazy. You don't know what love is yet. So once you get love, you blessed, and stop accepting what isn't love. Facts. But guys, Queen, I love you guys.